everybody, it's Doug here. Welcome back to the Mystic Guy Games game channel, and welcome back to our continued playthrough of Sleeping Gods. We are deep into the storyline. We're about, I think this will be episode 7, and we have had quite an adventure. So, if you're not caught up yet, I highly recommend you go back and start from the beginning, at least from episode 2. The first episode was an unboxing, and that will help you get caught up to speed, but I'll give you a very quick recap. In this game, we are the crew of the Manticore, led by Captain Sophie Odessa. We have found ourselves in a strange land. After a storm, we came to a place called the Wandering Seas, which appears to be a different world, perhaps in another dimension. We are brought here by the sleeping gods to awaken them, and if we do, then our reward is we get to return home. We had some mishaps along the way, though. During the storm, we lost one of our crew members, Jin Hao. We did find that she was perhaps alive and went after her on our boat. It took us a long trip to get all the way from where we were to where we found her in a small port near the Lucra city. But when we arrived there, and there's many adventures in between, but when we arrived there, we found out that she had been poisoned in some way, shape, or form, and we had to go to the Hive Tower in order to save her from the sickness that she had. What we discovered, though, was that there was a totem that was causing the poison, and we had to make a horrible decision of giving up the totem, which helps us get home, or save Jin's life. Of course, being the good guys that we are, we chose to save Jin's life. Along the way, we have also are also looking for what might be an identical version of the Manticore with some of the same crew. It's very strange. We found a wrecked ship. We don't know the origins of it, but we do have on the back of a photograph that contains some of the crew members' coordinates, which we're not too far from. We're going to be heading that way. We also picked up a dog on that ship, Bigfoot the dog. He's here to help us and get things done. So, after a huge fight at the Hive Tower, we are back in our ship, wounded, beaten, battered, and we're getting ready to start anew, explore the city of Lucra, and perhaps move on to one of our other many, many quests that we have ahead of us. We still have a long way to go before we solve the mystery of the Wandering Sea and awaken the gods. So let's get started. We're going to start right away. I'm going to get into the gameplay, and it'll start this time a little bit different. Normally I start with our first turn, but I want to talk through two things as we get going. So let's do that and get started with the game. Welcome to episode 7. Okay, two things. One, I did find that I had shorted myself a coin. I had a card that said spend one or the other, and I spent both. That was my bad. I'm going to correct that because I need it. Now, I haven't been able to edit or go through the last video yet. I'm concerned about something I did in the combat, and perhaps I can show you what that is. I don't know that it matters because in the tutorial it didn't matter, but these hearts have a 2 on them. And I don't know why still. I haven't figured that out yet. I don't, because you can only put one token on the space. So I assume that you have to put a token on there. And I did, but I can't find too many references to it, and I've been going through the book. I'm probably just missing it. I hope I didn't botch that last combat up too much, but I wanted to bring that to your attention. Thirdly, somebody asked me a question about the captain's token, and if I was moving it. I said, well, you don't need to move it in the solo game, just in case that's what you're asking. I was a little confused about the question. But this just stays with the captain. It doesn't mean anything in the solo game. In a multiplayer game, you pass that token around so that you know who the active player is. But with that said, we're going to get started right away. We just returned from the Hive Tower. We had a fierce battle. A couple of our folks, Kanan, Raphael, and Mac, took some damage on the way. They're hurt, injured from the battle that we were in. We have some people that are rather tired, including our captain, who is fatigued out. So hopefully when we get to the city, we can do some things that will help alleviate that. But since we're back on our ship, and it is our new turn, the first thing that we're going to do is take our ship action. Now, there's a couple things we can do, and I think it's important that we get some healing. Oh, there's one more thing I want to say. I was making a mistake in how you do the damage. You're supposed to draw a card, and this number represents the location of that damage. I will make sure I do that correctly in the future. Again, this was a blind playthrough. I've never played the game before starting it. I think we're doing pretty good considering that. But, you know, when you do one of these, and I think this really needs to be played that way, to be honest, so you might make a few mistakes going through it. But if you don't play it that way, I think you're ruining the experience. Now, you can go back and play more, play it again. I think you'd have a great experience. But that first time around, I really think you just need to read the rules and play. And, you know, when you're not recording, you're not going to see some of those mistakes. They'll happen, you just won't notice them. But anyway, let's get on with it and do our thing. Now, we have some special abilities. One of them is when we I'm looking for one. I thought I had one where I did some healing, and I'm trying to find it. Was it on the captain? Triage, yes. Each time a fatigue is removed from a crew member, restore 1 health to another crew member. So I think for our ship action, we're actually going to go to the galley. Now there's a couple things that are also going to happen to the galley. First off, we're going to draw a single ability card and see what we get. So we got this one. It says healthy. This crew member has a +1 health, and it also gives us a cunning bonus. Now we already have 3. Now we have 3 cards in our hand. That's the most you can have. So we got to do something with those cards this turn. The next thing we're going to do is we can actually spin those cards, and I'll talk about that in a minute. If you can see the action clearly, it has a little hand up with a fatigue icon. We're going to remove some fatigue, right? So it says discard an ability card from your hand to remove some fatigue. And I may actually get rid of this healthy one because I think the other 2, let's see, let's look at the 3 cards we have in hand here. We have the crew member has health, costs 2 command tokens to put in place, and it gives us a cunning. This one has a craft ability on it, maintain, instant effect, repair 1 ship damage. We already have one like that. It's called tinkering. So when you use the galley, we can repair ship damage. So we're going to do that one right now. Maybe that's the one we get rid of. And then lessons at the start of each turn, remove all command from this crew member. I like that. I think we're going to get rid of this one to clear fatigue. And I don't know how many times. I can look at the ability of the galley. I think we can only do that once. So I'm just going to double check the galley. It says draw 2 ability cards. Oh, 1 ability card if you're playing a 1 or 2 player game. That's why I drew 1, because that's all we have. We just have one player. And gain a specific number of command tokens. We're going to gain 2. I didn't do that yet either. Also, you may discard exactly 1 ability card from your hand to remove 1 fatigue from any crew. So we are going to do that. We're going to discard this card. But before I do that, I want to make sure I don't miss this. We need those. And then we're going to remove a fatigue token from our captain right here because she was fatigued where it was causing her problems. So we get to remove that. And because we did that, we also get to do this. The tinkering ability for Audrey, we're going to have 2 things kick off here. One is when you use the galley, repair 1 ship damage. So we're going to do that. We've been pretty good at keeping the damage off the ships. So this ship damage in the quarters is going to go away. And then our priest, Marco Reyes, has this ability. Oh, that's not the right one. Sorry. Who has that? Somebody had an ability that allowed us to heal. I'm looking at it now. Oh, it's our captain, right? Each time, here it is, tinkering. Each time a fatigue token is removed from a crew member, doesn't matter who removed it or how, restore 1 health to another crew member. So we have a couple crew members with 2 damage on them. I think we're going to heal up. We tend to use Mac a lot, so I think we're going to take the 1 point off of her. She has 2 damage. She has 1 less now. And then I'm going to quickly look and see if we have any items that will restore health to us. We do. We have a number of things we could do there with the food items. Let me think if we want to use those. We could make. We have 2 wheat, so we really can't do a lot. Actually, we can't do enough. So that's really going to be it for that ship action. But we got a couple command tokens. Everything's good, and we got some stress relief from somebody, some fatigue. They ate in the galley basically. All right, next up, we're going to go to our event. Now, remember, when you take that ship action, you can never take the same action twice in a row, so you have to move around the ship. So last time we took a deck action, this time we took a galley action. Now we're going to take, and it puts the order here, ship action, event, our actions. So this is our event. Mad seagulls. A flock of seagulls descends upon the ship, their eyes wild with madness. Fight the birds! -4 health, split amongst the crew members as you prefer, or hide from the birds, draw fate 1 to 3, -2 health, and gain 2 madness. I think we're just going to take the damage because we're going to have to do some things to heal some damage soon. So we'll just, that's really bad. We're just going to take the damage. I think we'll just spread it out. I'll give 1 to Marco Reyes, our priest, 1 to Audrey Williams, 1 to Laurent Lapointe, our fisherman, and 1 to, let's see, 1 to our captain. She's got, so we took some crazy damage from the seagulls, but that marks the end of that event. Now when we go through this event, you can see there's some things we're going to have to do, and we're not that far from getting to the end of it. Okay, next up we're going to take our 2 actions. Now we are in a port, but we're not going to take a port action. We don't have really any money. I think we're going to go explore Lucra City. So here's Lucra City. It's number 70. That also does have a port there and a market. Now we could take a port action. I'm going to look at the port action abilities. I don't think it's going to be worth it because we don't have a lot of. We only have 1 coin, and so I think that the port action is not going to do us service well. Yeah, we can go to the inn. That'd be great, but we don't have 4 coins. So I think we're going to do what I said. We're going to take an explore action, and we're going to explore Lucra City for the first time. So we came in through here where we found our old crew member, Jin Hao. We came into the Hive Tower to rescue her from the poison. We did that, returned to the old woman, and now we got her back on our ship, and we sailed right over to the main port in Lucra City. Okay, here we are, Lucra City and the Hive Tower. Clouds gather around the immense white tower. It's bigger than any skyscraper in Manhattan, and stunning to behold. We've already been there. The stone shines in the sun, reflecting a blinding light down on the city as you tie off the manticore to an ornate metal pier. We have some choices here. We have 4 choices. We can explore the Merchant District. We can visit Lucra University. We can enter the main gate of the Hive Tower. Requires the keyword Hive. We do not have that. We can return the Prince Thalos Mastiff to the palace. Requires the keyword Prince unavailable. It's the keyword banished. We don't have either of those. So the only thing we have 2 choices. We can explore the Merchant District or go to the University. I think we'll go to the University because we don't have any money. I don't know what the Merchant District's going to do for us. So we're going to go to the University. That is 70.12. Okay, here's 70.12. The Great Lucra University, a dome of intricate iron beams and sheets of crystal glass, sits upon a platform of white stone. As you enter, a professor leaps up from his notebook. I heard rumors, but I wasn't sure until you walked in. More people from New York? This is very exciting. I wish I could spend more time chatting with you, but I must ask you a favor. Of course, there's always a favor, isn't there? Our science ship has gone missing and very near to that city. We would ask the king, but lately that relationship has soured somewhat. Would you please investigate for me? A professor of Lucra City asks you to find their lost science ship. Quest 134. If keyword pyramid, turn to blah, blah, blah. We do not have keyword pyramid. So we're going to pull a new quest card. It's going to be quest 134. Let's get that out of the box and see what that quest does for us. So quest 134. It's going to be up here. There we go. Quest 134. University's missing ship. A professor at Lucra University asked us to investigate their missing science ship. The ship was last seen southwest of the city. It says science is our keyword, and that is quest 134. So we just keep stockpiling the quests. Hopefully they pay off for us. And then it says gain quest other if keyword. We don't have that, so we're going to go back to 70 now. Well, we're still here, so we went back to 70, so we still have the choices we could make here. We only have one other. We might as well do it while we're here and explore the Merchant District, even though we don't have a lot of money. I don't know that we can sell items. I have to look at that up. Maybe we want to. I don't believe so. They all are pretty effective for us, but you just never know. All right, so let's go back to 70.14. You enter a shop filled with strange machines and contraptions. The store manager greets you, a bearded Lucran, wearing thick goggles and a tool belt brimming with wrenches, hammers, and other instruments. I have a feeling about you, he says with a grin. I've got just the thing you could use. He guides you to a metallic diving suit with a teeny glass faceplate. I'll give you a great deal if you buy it right now. So we can buy the suit and turn to pay 5 coins and gain the diving suit token. God, that would be really awesome, but we don't have 5 coins. Or we can decline and go back to 70. So that's what we're going to do. And then from there, we're going to make the first note on our map because I don't want to forget the diving suit. I want to put diving suit here as best I can, trying to write at an angle on this little page. Okay, there's a diving suit here at Lucra City 70. So I want to make note of that because I think we need to go back for that. But anyway, we go to 70, and it says we're going to return. Oh, we have some other stuff up here. Hold on. We actually have a couple other things we can do. I didn't realize this up at the top here. So we are going to, we can go to the antique collector, requires keyword rich. Do we have that? We do not. So we can't do that either. Blah. So we're going to leave. We return to our ship, and that is our first action done. So for our second action, we have a couple of choices. We could go here, but we're going to take more damage, and I think we need to rest briefly as we go. So we might take our second action to explore number 87 right there on this teeny island. We might take our steamship over there and see what's going on. Let's do that, because I don't think I'm ready to go in here and make this test yet. I want to get another ship action in the sick bay so we can heal some people up and get some additional command tokens. We also need to try and remove some command tokens. We may end up going to the bridge first. I'm not sure yet, but we definitely want to get some damage off of people. It's in a bad state, so we'll see. We're going to get more command tokens, but we use some of our abilities. Anyway, I think we're going to stick with this. We're going to take our second action by exploring, doing another explore action on location 87, which is right here. Now we are looking for the science ship, so maybe that's where it is. Lo and behold, I was correct. 87. If keyword science, which we do have, that is on the university ship that is missing. Keyword science on that quest. Turn to 87.3, so we're going to do that. Okay, it says you sail near a rocky shore where the professor at Lucra University said the science ship was last seen. As you pass a stone pillar, a natural tower guarding the cove beyond, you spy a Lucran ship. It is stuck between two rocks, and the crew waves and shouts when they catch sight of the manticore. As you approach, a flash of quick shadows on a distant cliff face catches your eye. Winged monsters dive from above, ready to snatch easy prey from the deck of the science ship. Save the crew. Oh, it's a fight. Okay, well, we need to get combat cards 42, 45, 44 and 45. Oh, man. Wow. Okay, so I'm going to get 42. There's, I'm not going to look at them yet. We'll look at them together. There's 42, 44, and 45 in that order. Okay, there they are. So let's see what we got here. We're going to go back to the board now, and I'm going to get rid of the book for a minute. We're going to have a battle. Then we're going to turn to 87.1 should we achieve that. Okay, here we are. Now, are they seagulls? I'm curious. Are they seagulls? They're not. They're mantodon. That doesn't sound good. Oh my God, these things are rough. Look at that. A silver crivern and a crivern. Wow, those are pretty. This guy back here, he's nasty. Wow, that is crazy. They do each have, wow, this guy actually has 2 end of round abilities. Wow, this is really nasty. Oh, man. Well, the crivern, I think, will be very easy to kill, and we'll get some synergy tokens going. I think we can get him done in one shot. Now, remember, we want to use ranged attacks. They each have flight again. Flight means that if we do not have, the character does not have a ranged weapon, then they get +1 to their defense value. So right now they're all 5. That's not great. And let's see. So we are now in combat. Now, here's how it works in a multiplayer game. There's these 4 tokens. Depending on how many players, they're going to get 1 or 2 each. In our case, since we're playing solo, we're going to get all 4 to place out in combat. Now, I think that we are going to look for someone with a firearm. I think Odessa has a gun, right? A rifle, and she does 4 damage. So I think what we're going to do... Oh, no, we can't kill it in one shot, even with 4 damage. Ah, man, well, I think I know what we can do here. We can get it in 2 shots, I think. That's assuming we hit it. So our captain has a +1 to attack. That's it. So she's got a rifle. She's got a +1. It does 4 damage. Plus, if I burn cards that I have in my skill deck here that have perception on them, I can bump that up, but I don't have that. I do have the ability to gain, I have the Azure Ring of Springing. Let me show you that, because I'm probably going to use that right now to make sure that we hit. And I'll show you what that is. That is this right here for 1 command token, which we only have 2, by the way. We can get an extra +1 to hit. And I think that we're going to do that, so I'm going to spend this command token on the ring, and I'm going to place this ability, this combat token, on the captain. Captain Odessa is taking the first shot at these things as they come by. Whew, okay, this could be dangerous. Now, we have a +2, so right now we have a +2, and that's it. Is there anybody else that can help or assist? I'm looking for abilities that have abilities open. Not for 1 command token. I think we're going to be, this is going to be a tough fight for us. But we'll make it. We'll make it. It's just going to be, wow, we might take a lot more damage here. Well, hopefully not. All right, well, let's do that. We are going to get our action deck out, or ability deck out, and draw some cards. Okay, our deck is thinning. I don't know What we got left in here? I hope we got some good cards left, because this is going to get tougher and tougher as we go until we shuffle them up again. Let's see what we get. Now we have a +2. Did we hit it? Oh, we hit it with an extra because it's a 5, and she was using a rifle, so it doesn't get the +1. So we did hit it for 4 points of damage. So I think what we're going to do here, yeah, let's look at this. So 4 points of damage. How do I want to manage that? Here's what we're going to do. We are going to go 1, 2. I think we're going to kill it this turn, so I'm not going to worry about the spines or the extra damage. Wait, it's going to get to retaliate with a 4 on her. She does have 1, so she's going to take 3 hits. Ugh. Let me think about this. Well, I can block 1 more hit with Jin. I think we're going to do it this way because I want to make sure we kill these things, and these are bad. So I think we're going to go 3 and 4 with some splash damage onto the silver Quiver urn. So how combat works. Now there is a cheat sheet. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I haven't needed it, but it is there. And it is really well done. So here we go. So how combat works is that we are now going to have a counterattack. I don't know if it shows it on here. I guess it doesn't. A combat, yeah. Start the combat round, attack, and counterattack. So now we're going to go into the counterattack. Now the only thing that counterattacks is the creature that we attack. So it's going to be this Quivering right here. Now, if you look at him, he does 2 damage, but I didn't block that spot, so he does 2 more. Sophie Odessa has a defense of 1, so we already know that she is going to take 3. So there's 3 damage right there. Now, I think we're going to spend our other command token on, let me show you, on Jin Hao. Jin Hao's going to help after, I mean, Sophie just saved her life, right? So Jin is going to block 1 more point of damage by spending our second command token. That's rough because that's really all we have left. And that means that the captain will take 2 points of damage. She's up to 3 of her 5 right now, so she can't take a lot more. And that's it. So let's continue on with the next character. This is really tough. I think we might go with Rafael Vieira. He has no ability to block damage, though. We need someone that can block some damage and do enough damage to make a difference. Who will that be? Who can that be? That can be, well, I want to have somebody who has the ability to do some hits, too. You know who we can have? We have Gregory Little with the knife. Oh, wait, what am I talking about? Marco Reyes. I forgot it. We gave him the twin daggers, man. That's great. Now, it won't help him defend, but he's pretty healthy. He's got 4 health left. Will we take 4 to 5 damage? We will not if we attack this one. Here's what my thought is. We can go start here and then splash damage all the way across. We'll kill this one and splash damage across there, across this line with 3 damage. He also has his ability to remove 1 morale. I could take, so this is one of his current active abilities. I could take that to get 5 damage. Let's see if that helps us. Or 4 damage, rather. So I could go 1, 2, 3, and 4. That would be pretty good. Though I'm not blocking any of these things. Or I could go 1, 2, 3, 4 and block that. Oh, plus I get to, you know what? I take it back. I get to give the synergy token to someone. I think we'll give it to Marco. That's her synergy token. Now, her synergy token, why did I get to do that? Because when I hit him in the head, this one in the head, I get to give my synergy token away. We can hit diagonally. Does that help us? Do I give it to him or do I give it to someone else? Would diagonal damage help us? If we hit, we still need to get a 6 rather, because he is using knives. So a total of 6. He's got +4 here. That's pretty good. That would give us a, if I started here, I could go, that kills that one. I go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's pretty good damage. Or I could go 1, 2, 3, 4 and block that. Get rid of that and still do a damage to him. I think that's the right move. This one's we're gonna take some hits for sure, but I think that's the right move. Okay, so I am not going to bother giving the synergy token to him. I think I'll give the synergy token to maybe Kasumi. Who else does good damage? The doctor, Gregory Little, can hit pretty well. He's got +2 in combat with his knife, but he only does 2 damage. I think we'll give it to Kasumi. We're going to give that token to Kasumi. Okay, so we're going to use the twin knives from the Marco. I'm going to take a action token and put it on Marco. Remember, we only got 4 to play with in a round. And he's going to try and hit. Now, he's got a +4, so hopefully we don't need anything. Let's get the deck out and see. Okay, ready? A 3. Well, we overkill again. Man, we need to save these. A 3. That's going to be 4, 5, 6, 7. We needed a 6, so we did hit it. That is good. And we're going to do 3 damage. I don't think we're going to bother with the extra damage. We're going to go, well, yeah, we are actually. We're going to get rid of this hope. We're going to use the hope to, oh wait, he can't do that. It's the wrong symbol. I needed a savvy symbol. So we're just going to do 3. So I think we're going to go 1, 2, and that means he's going to take 3 damage this round. 3 here. Okay, that's what we did. And then Marco is going to take 1, 2, 3 damage in return. We might have a character go down on this one. This one's bad. Wow. But good news is this one here is gone. Will not counterattack. And since that's the one he hit first, this one does not counterattack either because he hit the bottom location first. So this one's dead. That is number 45. We'll put that back in the deck. I never know when you're going to fight them again. Okay, now we got these 2 left to deal with. We killed the Kyvern, but we still got the Silver Quivern. It's like, I guess they're like wyverns, but quiverns. Okay, so we still got the Silver Quivern to deal with. I think we could go on to, now let's see, we just need straight up damage, I think, on this one. We're going to take more hits from this guy. This guy's really tough. Well, if we can kill him, both of these go away. So we need to do 3 more hits. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go with Kasumi. That means we're going to need a 6, though. That's really bad because she's got a +2. So we need a 4. And I have no way to boost that. No way at all that I can think of. Oh, wait, I take it back. She's got a Sharp Eye. Almost missed her skill. She's got Sharp Eye. That gives her +1. So we need a 3 or better. Let's hope we can do that. That would be really amazing. All right, let me think about this before I commit to it. Yeah, we can kill him because she'll do 3 damage. If we can hit him, we'll kill him. And then he won't do damage back to us. So that's a good thing. And the reason that, now Marco has in his frying pan, he's got a 3 defense, but he only does 1 hit. But with his twin daggers, he had none. That's why he took so much damage, just for clarity. Anyway, there's the deck. Let's see, we get another 3. What does that do? That's 3, 4, 5, 6. That's exactly enough to hit with Kasumi. And I forgot to give her the token. She needs this token. She did not use the synergy token, though, from the captain. That's not great. But she's going to get to give a synergy token. So let's do the damage here. We're going to go right here. I don't think that I'm still struggling with this, so you got to tell me. I might be cheating and making my life a little easier. If I am, I apologize. I'm not going to go back and redo the combat, but I do want to talk about that. The 2, do I have to do that and assume that it absorbs this one too? I don't know. It didn't do that in the introductory fight, and there was a 2 on the body. There's always a 2 somewhere, and I don't know why. So help me figure that out. I might, like I said, do I have to put one here and just absorb the last one? It doesn't say that, but here's the thing. That this is the difference between killing it and not killing it, and giving away a synergy token. So, you know, I'm going to look it up one more time, see if I can find it in this fight. Take it back, I found it. That 2 does mean you have to use 2 damage, so I cheated in the last fight. I'm not going to cheat in this one. So do I, because I'm still going to kill it, I think, but I'm going to take a lot of damage getting there. And then we're going to suffer almost everything from this guy here. That's bad. Well, what we can do is, okay, so I think we're going to do that. So basically that'll cover that. It's not dead yet, which means it's going to counterattack against Kasumi. Kasumi has no damage, but she also has no defense, so that's not great. Anyway, let's take it. So that's it. She did her attack. We're going to get a counterattack. There is no additional damage coming from him, but we do take 3 damage, the base damage from him right there. So Kasumi takes another 3. This is bad. Not another 3. She hasn't taken any, so this is the 3 damage on her. She can take 5, so that's not great. And then we're going to go into our final combatant of this action, and I believe that we're going to go, we might go with Mac. Mac is going to attack the Yeah, we're going to go with Mac. So the last action of our combat is going to be with Mac right here. I'm going with Mac because she has a +4. She does 2 points of damage. That's it, but that's okay. She's got a pretty good synergy token that gives a bonus to hit, which is really valuable. So she's going to do that. She's got a +4 against a 6 because she has a saber, not a ranged weapon. So she needs a 2 or better. So that's not too bad. That should be easy enough to do. And I hadn't moved the deck, so let's see. We get a 2 exact. Oh, okay. So 2. Boom. We did it. We get 2 damage. That's all she does, but that's going to be enough to take this out. So we're going to go. It's a waste though, because we're going to kill him. That's too bad. But we have to do this. We're going to go 1 and then 2, and that will kill this guy. So he's gone, so there's no counterattack there. That is a good thing. And that is card 44. Put that one back. And then what we're going to do next is we're going to end our round, because this guy's going to wallop on us. Okay, well, we are going to have a problem. I think we're going to have our first downed crew member. And I think it's going to be our doctor, Gregory Little. I guess it doesn't matter at this point if we know someone's going down. Do we just pick the person that we can afford to let go down? Man, wow, this is rough. Okay, so it's going to attack back. The first thing we do is it's damage. So it's going to do 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yeah, that's bad. So 6 points. So it's going to take somebody down. Because the only one that could absorb that would be Rafael Vera, and he's already got 2 damage on him. So, do we take out somebody who's already wounded? Maybe Laurent, Lapointe. Even though he's got a lot of skills. I mean, this is a challenge. But we're going to take the damage. Then we got to take the status tokens. So we're going to need a poison, I think. Just a poison, right? Yeah. We're going to take a poison status token. Let me get that out. This is it right here. It says 1 health at the turn start. So whoever this goes on, we're going to have to deal with that too. I think it's going to be Laurent Lapointe who's going to take the hit. Yeah. So we are going to do 6 points of damage to him. That means he is down. That's the first time that's happened, so I don't know what's going on there. We got to find out. Let's go find out what happens when we lose a crew member. The Mantodon attacks Laurent and brings him down. Okay, well, just because Laurent went down doesn't mean that we don't have more problems. We still have to divvy up this 2 points of damage. So I think we're going to give 1 to Raphael because he can take more damage, and this basically because Laurent only had 5. He took 5. He had 1 already, so he had a total of 7 damage given to him. We'll put the other one on Kanan. Kanan's got 3 now. Hopefully we survive this attack. Then we have to put the poison down on somebody. Now, I do have a plan for this. The poison is going on our doctor, Gregory Little, because he has no damage and he can take 6 hits. So we're going to put that on him. And also he can cure it, so it's okay, but it means at the beginning of the next round he's going to take a point of damage. Okay, we got our combat action tokens again. We have to cover that damage up. We cannot take that kind of damage. We will lose people left and right. So I think first up an attack. I think we're going to lose somebody else. But I think if we go with... I think we're going to go with Raphael. He does have some damage on him, but he has a +3 to hit. We need a 6, so we need a 3 or better on the cards to hit it. We might fail, and he'll take a counterattack. I think if we fail, we still do... Oh, if we go down, I think we do 1 damage. I'll have to check that, but I think that's the right move. So we're going to put this on Raphael, and hopefully he gets that. And then maybe he'll be able to give his synergy token away as well. Okay. +3. All right. A 5. Wow, okay. Oh, man, that's a good... Gain 1 command. Oh, that's pretty good. All right, well, we got a 5. So we hit him for 2 points of damage. But I think we're going to do a little more. He's got this bold attempt ability that says discard this card to redraw. We're going to discard this, unfortunately, to gain an extra point of damage. That's his ability. I'll show you that right now. Yeah, so if you look here, 2 + 1 for each skill, each of these special skills that you get that gives you one of those symbols. So we got rid of that to give a total of 3 points. Now, that's important because, oh, by the way, I got to give a point of damage to our Dr. Gregory Little for the poison, but we're still probably going to go down in this fight, in this battle, because we have to do this. We're going to go 1. Well, I wonder if I do that, given the fact I know he's going down. Well, I still have to splash this damage. So he's got 3. He's got 4. Oh, he might. No, he'll live. He'll live. He'll live. Okay, we're okay. 1, 2, and he gets to give away a synergy token because of this one. 3, which means he does take 4 points of damage. That's actually going to put him exactly at his maximum, so he goes down 2. Well, this is a rough fight, guys. We might lose here. Wow, okay, hold on. So he he has 7. He has 3 right now. He took 6. No, he took 4. Sorry, he took 4. Right, so 4, 5, 6, 7. So he is out, and he went exactly to 0. So he is out of the fight, but we do get to give this away, which is going to give a 2 defense to somebody else. Who can even take the hit? I guess maybe Mac can take the hit. Our captain can't. We don't want to lose the captain right now. That's bad. If we lose all the crew, we lose the game. So we'll be able to heal them back up. I mean, but still, we don't have enough money. Hopefully, after defeating these guys, we get some. So we're going to give this token to Mac because Mac can hit. She doesn't do much damage, but she does hit. So we'll give his synergy token to Mac, and then we're going to hit with Mac. So we'll put this token up, and she's got a 4, so she doesn't need anything huge. Where'd my deck go? Oh, I left it out. Okay. A 2, so that's a 6. That still hits. Still hits. She's got a saber, remember, but she still wallops on the guy, even with a 2, because she has a 4. So 4, 5, 6 does damage. She does 2 points of damage. That's all she can do. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 1, 2, because she will survive 3 points of damage. And she will take 3 more. That puts her up to 4, so she's almost out, but she's still up. Means we can use her next time. Oh, and I take it back. We're going to cash in Raphael's token, so that reduces her damage by 2. All right, so she survived that. Now we're almost killing this guy. Oh my! Next hit, we got the only person that can kill him is Kanan. I think Kanan will go down, and he only's got a +1 to hit, so the odds of him hitting are really bad. I could go with you know what? I'm going to go with Marco Reyes again. He's going to go out for doing this. He'll go down in the fight unless we kill it. He only does, because I'm going to use this. We're going to kill it. I'm going to use it. And I can't remember. Did I use it? I think I did use his hope ability, didn't I? I don't think I did. I did 3 points, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think I saved it. I'm going to go back and check. Anyway, we're going to use his daggers. It's going to give us a +4. That means we only need a 2. And that means he's going to go next, right? So we're going to draw a card, a 3, so we succeed there. And that's going to give him 3 hits, and that's enough to kill it. So we're just going to do that because we go 1, 2 of his hits go right there. Third one goes there. Oh, man, we don't take any more damage. Whew. All right. Wow. Okay. That was the end of that. We killed this thing. That was really hard. I was very concerned there that we weren't going to make that, and I'm glad I figured out the rules on the combat there. All right, so let's continue on with our adventure. Then I'm going to get the adventure book out. We're going to go back to it. We defeated the flying creatures, but the cost was pretty darn heavy. So let's see what we get. Okay, we saved the crew. We succeeded, so we turned to 87.1. I hope it was worth it. After chasing away the predators, you helped the science vessel dislodge from the rocks. Our deepest thanks, says the captain, a man in a long professor's coat and Lucran-style hat. We were here to study the mantodons in the area, but came ill-prepared. They've grown more aggressive lately. Not sure why. No matter, we are safe now. The professor gives you a large metal eyeball. We would have died without your help, and now I've seen your crew at work. I believe you might be able to make more use of this than we can. What is it, you ask? This is the key to Hive Tower. We broke in already. He says, technically, I don't have the authority to give it to you. We convinced the king to allow us access, but all of our expeditions in the tower have ended in disaster. The place is unspeakably dangerous. I've told the king that the road to scientific discovery is unpaved and treacherous, but he expects results, and I believe his patience is thinning. Don't expect a warm welcome from the guards when you arrive, but there's so much to learn. Please help us and continue our studies. Okay, what do we get here? Let's take a look. We gain some rewards. We gain, so I think, okay, we're going to complete quest. Let's do it in order. We're going to get 6 coins. That's good because we need to heal. We're going to go back to the port. 3 experience, which is fantastic because that's going to give us opportunities and opportunities to improve our very, very good. So we're going to mark 3 experience. 1, 2, and 3. That's fantastic. And then it says we beat quest 134, and we're going to gain quest 135. So let's get out the quest deck and take a look at that. Okay, quest 135. Huh? Let's see what we got right here. All right, quest card 135. Hive. Explore the Hive Tower. A professor from Lucra University gave us the key to enter the Hive Tower, though he warns it is quite dangerous. We know that. We have been there. We broke in and did some things, but perhaps this direction will give us a little bit of a different take on it. So we return to our ship. That ends our second exploration action. Wow, that was a doozy, wasn't it? Let's go back to the board. We're going to take that next turn because unless the event does something insane to us, we're not doing anything crazy at all. So for the next turn, we are going to go to here, which means we're going to draw another card for our hand. Oh, that's a good one. Coordinated repair. Each time you travel, you may pay 1 materials to repair 1. I like that. That's not that great, but that was a 5. That's not good. So we drew that card as part of this action. We're going to get 3 command tokens, which is good. There's 1, 2, and 3. And then we are going to heal. I think it's just 1, but I think we have some special abilities as well. Let me look at the sick bay. We're going to heal up anyway. Maybe that wasn't the right thing to do. I may take that back. I want to, because we have enough money to pay for the port there, the sick bay. Also restore 1 health to any crew member. You know what? We're going to take that back. So we'll still draw a card from somewhere, but I'm going to hold on to this. I think what we would have done is go to here, only gain 2 command tokens, but take all the command tokens off of other people. That seems much more beneficial. This is why these are the command tokens we had out on the other characters. So that was worth doing, I think, better than trying to heal up 1 point, because we're going to go sleep at the inn and heal anyway in the port. Okay, so we did that. We got 2 tokens. We're okay there. Now I have some special abilities that we could do. Each time I could remove a fatigue. No, we can't do that. We're just looking at, we lost some of our skills trying to stay alive. When you use the ship's galley, repair 1 damage. We didn't do that. Discard the equipment to skip the event card. We may do that. We may end up doing that with the, we have this World Wisdom craft skill on Audrey. We may skip the event card because that's where we're going next. So we've done this part. We drew a card. We got 2 tokens. We only got 2 because we're a 1-player game, and then we collected all of them back, and then we're going to draw our event card. Zockmere refugees. An overcrowded boat floats low in the water as you sail near. The refugees throw a grappling hook onto your ship. Oh my God. Craft 8. Well, we can do that. We can certainly do, or we can cast the hook and help repair their ship. I think that's the right thing to do. That's what we do. Or cast their hook off and escape. Now we're going to help them repair their ship. Fortunately, this is going to fatigue Audrey because we're definitely going to use her. She's got a 3 in her ability to craft things or fix things. So she's got a craft skill of 3. But that means she had 2 fatigue on her. So who else has a craft skill that we can use that's still walking? Actually, yeah, Rafael Vega's out. Let's see, who else? Laurent does. No, he's out. Oh my gosh, I think that's it. Captain is not out. The captain, does the captain have 1? Of course, she can take the fatigue. She does. I think that'll give us a 4, meaning we need a 4 still. I don't know, man. We're running out of big cards. I hope we have a good card in there. Is there anything else I can do? Anything else in our gear? Let's see. Outdoor cooking gear is not going to help. We have a redraw still with a command token. That might help us. Yeah, I think that's it. I think we'll have to fatigue the captain again. We're just really doing it up there to get us 4 points in the skill draw. So let's do that. We're going to have 4 craft in the skill draw. Okay, I have 1 ability to redraw. I hope we don't need it. Let's see. A 5. I mean, how many of those are left in the deck? We only got 3 cards left in the deck. A 5, so I'm going to assume these are all pretty low. We succeeded, actually, so what do we do here? We gain 1 artifact. That is fantastic. So that actually had a bonus. We saved these people, and we gained an artifact. They're worth money. This is an artifact. Goes in our ship's stuff. And that was the event card. Now we got two actions. The first one is we're going to take a port action at Lucra City. Okay, we're visiting the port. The very first thing we're going to do is pay 4 coins. We're going to get one back to to go here. Each crew member restores 2 health and removes 1 fatigue. So 2 health. That's not enough for everybody. But what it'll mean is Kanan only has 1 damage left on him now. Marco has 2. Audrey has none. Laurent is back up with 3 damage on him. Audrey also gets to get rid of a fatigue token. Then over on this side, the captain will get 2 and get rid of a fatigue token. Kasumi will get rid of 2. Raphael will get rid of 2. That puts him back in good graces. Then Mac will get rid of 2. She's healthy. And Gregory Little will get rid of 2, or 1 rather, but that's all he had. And that's it. So we're all back in decent shape. We do have to spend a couple of tokens, I think. We're going to have to spend our 2 command tokens with Gregory Little. I think we're going to do that right now because actually I believe he still has 1 because this is at 1 at the beginning of every turn. So he took 2. Well, that means he would have lost it anyway. But we're going to use those command tokens on his special ability to get rid of a poison token, or a venom token rather. So it's gone. All right, that is our first action, which was to visit the port. Well, we're still not done. We're going to spend some experience, I believe, as well. We're going to spend 4 points to give Gregory Little this patch-up ability. It says restore 1 health to any of the crew member when a player uses a sick bay. That means that we're going to get to restore 2 health at the sick bay, which is going to be, I think, necessary as we go into these adventures. But that is going to take 4 of our experience. I don't think I'm going to spend any more. We're going to save it. I'll look through the abilities and see first. 1, 2, 3, 4. That leaves us with 4 more, so we could get another good ability. Let me look. We are going to give Captain Sophie another ability, actually, and spend 4 more. It's Endurance. It not only does it give her a strength token, but Captain Odessa may have up to 3 fatigue tokens. The third has no negative effect. That is really powerful. So we're going to put that with her stuff there. She can do that. Remember, you can only have 2 normal cards, but if your skill cards that you use experience on, you can have as many as you want. That, however, consumes all of our experience. So we have taken full advantage of the port to the best of our ability, and we have no more command tokens. We still have 1 more action left to do, and we do have 3 coins. I could go back and we could go buy some stuff and see what we get for 3 coins, or we can start to sail somewhere. Well, what we can do is sail towards an area we know we need to go to. We could also go to the Hive Tower now that we have the Hive ability. I'm not sure that I want to do that. I mean, I feel that it would be worth it. We have a lot of damage on characters still. I mean, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 characters still with damage on them. 5, including the captain. Captain has 1 point left. So I think we want to do a little more healing before we get there. We do have an artifact, though, but you can't sell them everywhere. I didn't look at that. Can you sell one in the port? I don't believe so. Maybe you can in the market. If that would be true, then it would be worth going to the market. No, we can't do that, but let's look at the market. Maybe, if we... market. Okay, there's the port, the market. Okay. We can visit the market. We draw 7 cards. Huh. So yeah, we just draw 7 cards. We can't sell that, so we would only be able to spend our 3 coins. I don't know if that's worth it. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to take a move action, a travel action. Now I think we'll use. We're not going to use any crew because I just want to get to here. Now we're going to have to make a check there. We're going to use the captain for that. So we're going to draw a card. We don't need anything we get will move us. So we got a 1. Wow, finally got a low card. That's interesting. So we come into here, we're going to, because this is our next destination, I believe, but we still have to make this check, this savvy check. We're going to use the captain. I think we're going to use the captain alone to do this. She's got a 3 savvy right now. I mean, she'll take a fatigue. We need a 6, so she still needs a 3. Do I want to include anybody else? I don't want to take any damage. I really don't. I think we'll include Laurent. He has not been doing much, and he does have a single savvy card. Yeah. Well, actually, the doctor has 2. I could fatigue the doctor. We're going to use the doctor. That gives us a 3, 5, a 5 out of a 6. So we're destined to make it. So the doctor is, since he's healthy, he's helping the captain try and navigate through the reefs that we have to get through in that space. Because I did not want to take 2 damage. So let's see, a 2. Okay. Well, we succeeded in that, and we passed that, and that's our second action. That's the end of the round. That's going to be the end of this episode. That was a pretty crazy episode. Next up, we're going to be heading into this location because I believe that is the coordinates for this. I'm not sure, but I think it is. It says at the base of the volcano. We found a crashed ship that resembled the Manticore and a picture of some of our crew. On the back were coordinates leading to the base of a volcano near Lucra City. That has got to be it. Even though it could be there, could even be there. I don't remember if we did that or not. Could be there, but I think that's it. I hope anyway. We'll find out in the next episode. So thanks for joining me. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Please like. Please share. Also, go visit my new compadre, who is... We're cross-pollinating our channels at To the Table with family and friends. You can find him in my channel right there. He's posted 2 videos for Dark Gothic, which is a game based on A Touch of Evil, one of my favorite games, Touch of Evil. And you'll see more from him soon. But make sure you go check out his channel as well. He's got some other things there that are not on my channel. So check that out. And I will see you in the next episode. Take care and have a wonderful evening. We have survived snowpocalypse in Austin. And just so you know, if you're at the end of this video and you want to hear about this, I went, let me see, over 3 days with 3 days with no power, over 3 days with no water. It was pretty rough, and it got down into the 40s in my house, which was cold, as you can imagine. We spent some time in my car with the heater running. We boiled snow once we got the ability to turn on our electric oven and boil some snow to be able just to wash our hands and stuff like that because it's bad. So it was a rough week, but we're over it now, and this new video is happening right after that. So thanks so much again. I will talk to you in the next episode. Take care, and please be safe.